But I don't know where to start with it. So, oh. I have been waiting for you, Link. Sheik. The worst character in Smash Bros. Link, hero of time.
Watch out, you'll get close, and then they'll do like 12 damage in like 14 hits.
You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. Sing sheesh with the ocarina. I'll do that. Give me a second. And now you have the final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikah. And I am one of the Sheikah, totally. Not hiding my identity at all. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects the heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm is shadow. Oh no, I'm lost. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle, it is a balance that weighs 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart is the one who carries the Sacred Triangle, if it's been 3 parts of the balance, is the Triforce to govern all. If there's a house, the power, wisdom, courage. One power that believes in. If the one seeks true force, the true force, the true force, the true force. Get it? I hate myself.
The true force, the Triforce.
The tree force. That was way too fast. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all.
Also, can we talk about the fact that a Sheikah named Sheik is like if you were a human named Hugh?
You know, that is a question every single Zelda player in the world has had. And never asked. I promise you I've thought about that thousands of times. Never once have I uttered it until you just did. That is wild.
It's like being a human named Hugh.
Named Hugh. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. No. How dare you? On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I was there.
No need to explain this to me like I don't know. You kind of threw something to me.
And it hurt. I saw you as I was escaping the castle, so why are you telling me this?
It hurt. Not physically, just emotionally.
My dad. Yeah, Ganondorf's my dad, Mike. What are you talking about? Not yours. He's mine. Unless we're brothers. Brother. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. I can't do that. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm.
Has reservations.
Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm. And then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf has become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became the world of evil. Now we brothers? Yeah, Mike's my brother. It's canon. And now you are back. The dark age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door into the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the Chosen One. The Sacred Light Arrow. What's up, Saint Jacques? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How have you been? You got the light arrow. The only useful arrow in this game. I'm doing good. Yes, we are coming up to the end of the game. That rumbling, it can't be. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. Father? My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle.
Make sure you visit the water slide.
That old N64 compressed laugh. Alright. Is there anything I can do as a kid? I got Din's Fire already.
Is there anything you can do as a kid? No, you have to rely on your parents to drive you everywhere and you have no real money of your own.
You're right.
Unless you're just an iPad kid. You know the kind.
That's my niece and nephews, bro. Like
the iPad kids?
My sister's oldest kid, he's 6. He has a Switch Lite. My niece is 4. She just got a Switch Lite for her birthday this past weekend.
Oh wow.
I don't think she can play it properly though. I advised against it, but she got it anyways. My sister got it for her anyways. And my youngest, her youngest, is 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know. He's baby though. And he can use an iPad pretty well. Link, can you hear me? It's Raru.
No, keep it.
Can you hear me? It's Raru, the sage. We six will gather the power to create the bridge and the castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Everything's evil. Does any of the other medallions do anything? No, they don't. Beta, like the beta version of Ocarina of Time, they were supposed to like power you up and give you elemental powers. They scrapped that idea though. It would have been cool though to see. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. We're making the Pride Bridge.
Bring down the 6 bears. Link, you have to bring down the 6 bears. You mean barriers? Yeah. Off in the distance.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Not that kind of bears, I should specify.
We bear bears.
The actual bears, like the animals. Happy Pride Month.
Wait, what other bears were you talking about?
If you don't know, I will explain off stream.
Okay. They really just made a gay bridge. It's crazy.
Actually, I don't know if it's inherently inappropriate. In the gay community, like specifically for like gay men.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Okay, cool.
Could have at least. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the medallion's missed opportunity.
Like reduce damage to whatever kind of element.
There's a similar mechanic in Phantom Hourglass, where I'm gonna do the Shadow one first because that gives you the golden gauntlets. There's a similar mechanic in Phantom Hourglass where the spirits that you save give you like buffs. You can equip them. So the spirit of power gives you a sword beam. No. It puts fire around your sword, giving you double damage. The wisdom one gives you more defense, and then the courage one gives you a sword beam, I believe, which is pretty neat.
Do you think Breath of the Wild 2 will have more to do with like the actual Triforce?
I think so. Because yeah, it wasn't really a focus. It wasn't focused on.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. I think the more of the Zelda lore will be focused on in this game.
I just want any information on Breath of the Wild 2. I'll take anything. On Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, breathe harder.
Death of the child. Do I need... Here's what I'll do. I'm glad I could actually hookshot that, because if I couldn't, I think I might have had to go get some arrows.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, I'm pretty sure you get the golden gauntlets. Oh no. Can I hookshot the like? I can!
Hope they bring Zant back. That's a good point. I would love to see a kind of secondary villain in this one.
Yeah, I think Zant is done for completely, because he's dead. But I do think Girahim has a shot of coming back. If not in Breath of the Wild 2, but like at any point in the series, I think Girahim has a hefty shot of coming back.
I want there to be a secondary villain, like and if there is a Zelda game that does this, then forgive my ignorance. But like, to my knowledge, whenever there's a secondary villain in a Zelda game, like with what's his name? Link Between Worlds.
Yuga.
Yuga and Aghanim and Girahim. They're villains for most of the game, but their whole purpose is to revive the bigger bad. You know? And that's like their whole thing. And I feel like I think that's the case also with like Vati and Aghanim.
Vati is like the big bad.
Never mind. I take back what I said about Vati. But like all the other ones are specifically there to revive Ganon, or Demise in Girahim's case. I want to fight, like, not necessarily at the same time, but like two villains. They can have the same goal, I don't care. But I think it would be really cool to have like two different antagonists that you're fighting. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree. That was one of the things I love about Twilight Princess, is Zant was so good.
Yeah.
Zant was amazing. He really fit the tone of the game too.
But isn't Ganon dead for most of that game?
Yeah, that's the thing. Ganon isn't in the game until the very end, plus like a flashback cutscene after the 4th dungeon,
where he kills the sages.
Yeah, just that cutscene, and then the very end of the game is the only time you see Ganon. Dwarf.
Yeah.
Can I hover boot that? I think I can. I hope so.
Dude, oh my god. Zelda and Fire Emblem, like, or I'd be happy with or, but and I might explode.
I'm gonna lose my mind if we get both of them, in a good way. Those are my biggest predictions.
But like I was saying on the last stream, like I'll take pretty much anything. You know what I want? I'm thinking about this a little more. Give me a Rhythm Heaven, please. Dude, Mike, my man Mike is reading my mind. Don't even get me started on Kid Icarus. Dude. Okay, Mike, I have a question for you, because I don't fully know the answer myself. If we got Kid Icarus for Switch, would you want a sequel, like a follow-up to Uprising, or would you want a port of Uprising? What would you want, and what would you expect? Because I don't know, honestly. For me.
I'd be fine with either personally because I haven't played Uprising. I do know Uprising, but I've already seen a full Let's Play of it, like back in 2012, 13, so I really don't need to watch it again.
But
we'll play it again. Rather.
But oh God, the gameplay is just so good. The combat feels so satisfying.
I bet for right-handed people.
This is true.
A port, Soul will eventually make a sequel. Yeah, for sure.
I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. It'd be a good way to gauge out whether the game still has a fan base.
Yeah, I think that'd be best because they wouldn't have to risk putting all these resources into making a brand new game if they don't know the fan base is there for it. So I feel like porting, tweaking the Uprising and porting it to the Switch.
Hopefully some new content.
Yes.
It's already a meaty game for 3DS. That's a good point, Mike. I hadn't considered that. What did you dislike about the combat? Was it just like the awkward positioning of like the stylus, or using the L button to attack?
Is this the exit? It is. Okay. Yeah, I would really like to play Kid Icarus. I can't go back to my 3DS. It's hard. It's hard for me to do that.
Ah, I see what you're saying. Because I don't mind them either. I just wonder how they would be transferred over to Switch.
Ready for this? Ready for the thing? Yeet!
Do the thing.
Such a meaty throw, he lagged the game out. That's crazy.
Imagine throwing so hard you just make reality slow down. Bro, I can't believe in Infinity War Thanos didn't lag the game when he threw the moon. How long do you think it took them to render that attack?
It took, sat in the oven for a couple hours. Golden Gauntlet Deadlift. Ma'am, put some clothes on, please. Or don't.
Why is there a great fairy here?
I don't know. I forget what she gives you, but I just remembered. Oh, it's defensive power. Does it increase my, defense? I just remember that there was a golden gauntlet, oh yeah, I take less damage. Double defense. I just remember that there was a golden gauntlet pillar here, so I just did it. I forgot what she actually gave you, though. But it's double defense. 800 hours, dude. My save file. Dang.
Part of the reason I want Kid Icarus, any kind of Kid Icarus on Switch, is so that I can play light versus dark with actual people and not the in-game bots. Light versus dark was so fun.
The multiplayer thing, right?
Yeah. And it's 3-on-3, so Yumi and Dakota could do it.
True. Bro, imagine they like improved on Light versus Dark.
It was already really, really good. The maps for Light vs. Dark were so fun.
Oh, male Great Fairies, Breath of the Wild 2? Ooh, I never thought about that. That's kind of a good idea.
Give us himbos, you cowards.
Male Great Fairies. That's a genius idea.
That's a great idea. I'd love to see it. I did not know people still play Light vs. Dark. Huh. I have to brave the storm and dust out my 3DS. Saint Jacques innovation. Male Great Fairies innovation that excites.
Innovation. I was about to say innovation that excites.
That's actually one of the funniest things I've read all day. That gets a genuine laugh.
Innovation that excites.
Light vs. Dark multiplayer game by itself. My only concern is that it would be too much like Splatoon.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, granted, I've never played Splatoon, but what I see of it,
I see where you're coming from. It's like a third person, not really a shooter, but like an arena brawler kind of.
yeah, it's kind of a battle royale, like team versus team fight for control kind of thing. It's not like territory conquest. Do you know how Light vs. Dark works, Caden?
Nah, I don't want to. No, not really.
Okay, so imagine two like classic fighting game health bars where when they decrease inward. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yes, kind of like a.
Like your Street Fighter health bars. Your health goes down and they goes inward.
Yes.
So you have 3 versus 3, like light soldiers and dark soldiers, and they keep fighting. And based on how strong your weapon is, when you die, that's how much of your team health is depleted. So, for instance, you and Dakota are on a team. My weapon is only worth 100, so I die, and it doesn't impact the team a whole lot. Your weapon is worth 700. You die, our health goes down a lot. And when the team health goes down, the angel appears. So when light team health goes down, pit appears. And dark team health goes down, dark pit appears. And the way it works is, say I die, my 100 weakness weapon, 100 strength weapon goes down a little bit. Your 700 weakness strength weapon, you die, it goes down a lot. Then Dakota dies after that, and his weapon is like 300 or 500, enough to get the health all the way down. Since he was the last one to die, like since his death is the one that brought the team health all the way down, he is now in control of the angel. So the last person to die controls the angel, and Pit / Dark Pit has increased attack, increased defense. They're just better all around. But the catch is you get a random weapon. You choose your weapon when you're the soldier, but when the angel spawns in, you get a random weapon if memory serves.
Interesting.
And so once the angel appears, that's your chance. You gang up on the angel. First team to lose their angel loses.
I think that's way different enough from Splatoon.
Is it? Okay.
I think, yeah. Splatoon,
Okay.
by default, is just a turf war. Whoever inks the most ground by the end of the timer wins. Weapons are vastly unique from Kid Icarus Uprising, so I don't think it would overlap.
Okay, that's fair. I haven't played much Splatoon. There's what, like 11, 14 weapon types in Kid Icarus? I think it's 11.
Yeah, and Life versus Dark did come first, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, White versus White.
2011, right? 2012.
2012, I believe. There are
It's a sculpture one.
Blades, one of the things that bugs me about Kid Icarus is that there's a staff weapon, and for the plural, they call them staffs and not staves. You have blades, staves, claws, bows, palms, clubs, cannons, orbitars, and arms. It's 9 weapons. So with a Kid Icarus Uprising port, I'd like to see maybe a couple new weapon types. Don't ask me what they could be, because they've kind of run the gambit. But I'd love to see new weapon types.
Oh, I got ice trapped. Bro, look at the wrist. Look at the arm drip on this man. Sheesh. Oh, I gotta do the Ocarina sheesh that Mike suggested. No, wait. Alright. Gotta get all these chests to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay.
Even more weapons to add to the weapon count. Yes, exactly. New powers.
Alright. Alright, guys. Workshop time. New weapon suggestions.
For Kid Icarus?
Yes. Go.
So, here's the thing. We have blades, staves, claws, bows, palms, clubs, cannons, orbitars, and arms.
Oh, you said palms. I thought you said homs. Like, no, but homs as a weapon, that's literally what Aegyo did.
That's literally what Zanza did.
True.
For Xenoblade.
Pain.
Wait, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Greatest RPG ever made. I will not be taking questions. Weapon ideas.
Huh. Everything from Monster Hunter.
But, yeah, I mean... But here's the thing. Clubs work... clubs work like how you, like... Clubs and Kid Icarus feel like a combination of, like, great sword, long sword, and hammer in Monster Hunter.
A lead pipe?
Yes, they are well balanced, Mike, and a lead pipe I would be down for.
A lead what? Link, please. Link, please. Link. Okay.
That one level in Mario 2. In Mario Galaxy 2.
Link.
Maybe, I don't know if this would be too similar... I don't know if this would be too similar to, like, bows, but, like the Nightwing style, like, dual sticks could be cool.
A scythe?
A scythe would be sick. I'm a sucker for a scythe in any context. It's the Soul Eater fan in me. I'm about to hit that dude with this dude. Scythe would be sick. You could do like some acrobatic stuff with it. Oh my god, I don't know how he's just staring at you.
Just standing over me, looking at me.
He looks like a president. What is it? Garfield? Is it Garfield?
My mom just came in and dropped the laundry off.
No, it's not Garfield. Is it Chester A. Arthur? Arthur?
What?
Might be Chester A. Arthur.
What are you talking about?
Raru looks like President Chester A. Arthur.
Who?
He was one of the presidents. I forget which one.
The 69th.
No.
Nice.
But the 21st president. Chester A. Arthur, 21st president of the United States. Put up when you when you get a chance, put up a picture of him. with with Raru.
Oh, like I did with Jeddah and Mike Pence.
Yes.
Okay.
Comparing video game characters to real life politicians. People that have held high political office.
Alright, give me a second. Let me find this. What's his name? Chester
A. Arthur with a U. Arthur.
Arthur. Okay. Whoa, he does. He has the same facial hair.
It's the same mustache.
That's wild. Okay. Wait. You might be onto something here.
I hate that I noticed this.
Wait. Chrome. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got Mr. Chester A. Arthur here.
21st President of the United States.
Raru. Tell me why it's the exact same. That's the same man.
It's the same picture except one's an elf. It's Chester A. Arthur and Chester A. Arthur's D&D character.
His OC.
His OC that's like a monk.
The fact that it's the same facial hair.
Only problem is, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Chester A. Arthur has a better hairline. Don't get me wrong, it's retreating.
Well, Raru barely has a hairline. He doesn't. He just has a ponytail, like a monk bun.
Right.
I'm losing my mind.
Welcome back to Cursed Observations with Eric, and Caden has to suffer the consequences.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Also, hi, Shaq is still here. Hey, bud.
Hello, Shaquille. He's just peeking out.
Alright.
I will be back momentarily.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep losing my mind.